Hey, what's up, you guys? Happy Friday. Damn, it's Friday. The weekend's here already. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. I'm good. I got real quick before you get in deep. We got some breaking news.
Okay.
Came down about an hour ago. It has nothing to do with the Jets, but it kind of has to do with building a wall, as we always talk about. So the Chiefs are treading their
Oh
first
man,
round.
I
What's
had it
that?
written down.
Oh, did you? Oh, so you're all right. Good. So
I'm
just
on
to
it.
read it out loud, the Chiefs are trading their first round pick this year and three other picks this year and next year to get the Ravens star tackle Orlando Brown.
Yes, I have a breakdown here.
Yep.
Chiefs
You
trade.
have the breakdown.
Chiefs trade for left tackle
Mhm.
Orlando Brown. The Chiefs get Brown, 2021 second rounder, and a
Okay.
2022 sixth rounder.
Okay.
The Ravens get the Chiefs first this year, their
Okay.
third, their
Okay.
fourth, and a fifth round in 2022.
Wow. You see,
Four
it just
picks.
show,
Four
wow,
picks.
it just
Four picks
shows
the
you
Ravens
how
got,
it
including a
just
first
show,
this year.
wow. It just shows you how important it is. If your quarterback is even halfway decent and this is why I go back to let's not crown Joe D until he builds this wall. Okay? Even more than the weapons, let's build this wall.
Right.
And right now, the wall is a what do you
It's
call it?
only a couple little blocks. There ain't no wall.
Yeah, it's a
Everybody's
rickety
going to
fence.
step right over it.
Exactly. It's a rickety fence.
You got it.
Take it, yeah.
But yeah,
So,
that's a blockbuster trade.
wow.
It
I
really
was
is.
shocked when I came home to that news. My jaw dropped.
Like I said, the Ravens are getting the Chiefs first this year,
Yep.
their third, their fourth, and a fifth next year.
Now tell me, is it just me because I'm so jaded? Does it feel like every time a team makes a trade, they seem to get a ton back than we ever get?
Well, of course. Of course, we're the Jets.
So let me ask you something. Who won this trade to you? I mean, the Chiefs were probably an O-line away, so this was a good move. It was worth giving up a lot of picks.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked at it, I mean, we know Chiefs got Mahomes, and we know this could be the missing piece to get him to another one. Okay, to me, I think the Ravens won the trade.
Okay.
I mean, hey, a top-notch left tackle is priceless. We know that.
Wow.
Protects the blind side. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
But I mean, and again, we don't know what these draft picks are going to be.
No, of course.
Right.
Of course.
But hey, 4 picks for one player.
Wow.
And I mean, okay, the Chiefs also got back the Ravens' second rounder for this year and their sixth rounder for next year. Yes.
So,
the Chiefs got Brown, the Ravens' second rounder this year, and the Ravens' sixth rounder next year.
So I got to tell you, Kev, I might have to disagree with you, and I usually don't. I think the Chiefs won the trade.
Well, yeah. You know what? Now that I'm rereading that they got Brown and 2 picks.
Wow.
Yeah. I got to agree with you there, brother.
At least I think. I mean, listen, the Chiefs are an offensive line from winning another Super Bowl. So this is not like a deal they're going to have to build a few.
That's the only thing that stopped them last year.
Yes.
Mahomes running for his life.
Yes. Agree. And let me tell you how important the O-line is. Now, maybe you know this stat. Do you know what the percentage of O-linemen who are signed in the first round re-up for a second contract with that same team?
Probably very little.
You think?
Is it high?
Oh, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. So if you draft an O-lineman in the first round, okay, and he's a good O-lineman, he's like Brown or
a Mangold, the Brick.
Yeah, like that type of. Those guys sign a second contract with the team 60% of the time.
No kidding.
Yep.
So it's a little over half.
Yep. What? Do you know what it is for a first round pick if you take a receiver? What the percentage is?
I can imagine.
Give me a number.
Lay it on. Re-signing with their own team?
Yeah. So
I'm
let's
going to
say
say 45%.
you wish, brother. You wish.
It's too high, huh?
27% of the wide receivers who are drafted by one team never signed that second
Wow,
contract with that same
10%?
team. 27.
27. Wow.
27. And think about it. If you take the Jets, Keyshawn, first round pick, never
right.
signed a second year deal.
Right.
You know?
With his flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah. When I heard that number, Kev, I had to go and make sure that was right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Well, they go after.
That is crazy.
Now, why? Why?
They protect
Question
your
is
main
why?
investment.
Why such a low turnover on offensive linemen, but such a high turnover on wide receivers?
No, the other way around, you mean? High turnover. Oh, turnover. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, go. Yeah,
My bad. I apologize. It's Friday.
It's been a long week, trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, look at my scrubby picture here.
Yeah. No.
I fried my laptop earlier last weekend, so.
Oh, I hear you. No, my bad. Well, you know what? If you draft a wide receiver, but you have the holes at the offensive line and your quarterback doesn't have time to get this guy the ball, the receivers the ball, they're not going to want to be here.
Right.
They're not going to want to be here.
Everyone wants to go to a winner. Everybody. You know, I mean, I don't know. Is it that offensive lineman to get more comfortable where they are? I don't know.
Well, you have to, you want to keep the continuity with those five guys up front.
Yeah. It's all about the cohesiveness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why when you got a new offensive line, a bunch of guys put together, sometimes you might not gel till week 5 or 6.
No, I know. And that's why it somewhat kills me with a new coaching staff, somewhat of a new offensive line, that we didn't have these little practices this week. Like a lot of teams didn't do the virtual thing. And
yeah, I know.
But it is what it is.
We're one of the only teams, I think, that doesn't mandate it. So
yeah, we never pay for work, extra incentives for workouts. I know that's never part of the contract. Yeah. I don't understand that either, but whatever the Jets do, they do.
So are we ready for next week?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I have some interesting news we'll talk about as the show goes on.
Okay.
But whatever you want to throw out there, let's talk about. About it.
I kind of revised my mock a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I still got Lawrence going 1.
Okay.
I have Zach, who is now referred to as the Mormon Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm hearing is the Mormon Mahomes.
Okay. The Mormon Mahomes.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I still got the Niners taking Mac Jones at 3.
Okay.
Now, last week I talked about a blockbuster trade.
Yes, you did.
With the Pats and the Falcons.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Pats coming up to get Fields. I'm thinking, I'm still got the trade in place, but I'm thinking it might not be Fields.
Okay.
Might be Trey Lance. It's just a feeling I got.
Okay.
It's just a feeling I got.
Okay.
Still got Sewell going to the Bengals.
Okay.
Pitts going to the Dolphins.
Okay. Even though Jerry Jones had his conversation with him, they had their FaceTime meeting.
Yeah, I'm getting to the. I did my top 10. I'm getting to the Cowboys.
Okay. I'll sit back.
Okay. I got Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Going number 7.
Wow.
To the Lions.
Okay.
I have Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle from Northwestern, going to the Panthers to protect Sam.
Sounds good.
I got, if the Pats don't snatch him up.
Okay.
In the trade, I got the Broncos taking Trey Lance. Mr. Elway taking Trey Lance.
Okay.
Cowboys at 10.
Okay.
I have Jerry Jones picking defense and going Patrick Surtain.
That'd be good. Everyone, listen, I heard everyone rant.
Who I believe is the best cornerback in the draft.
Okay. And you're probably right. I know Dallas needs defense, but all you keep hearing from Jerry Jones is his love affair with Pitts. You can't blame him. But they don't need any more offense. They need defense.
I don't think he's going to be there unless they trade up.
Unless they move up, and that was the hot rumor. But later today from earlier, whatever, because earlier today, everyone was talking about Jerry Jones's conference call with Pitts and how he was dreaming about, Dak Prescott throwing to him and the offensive weapons they have.
Right.
Like everyone was saying, they would have to win games 60-55 because there's no defense.
Right.
So I'm with you. I think they're going defense.
Yeah.
I think they're going defense. But what shocked me was the Denver GM or the Denver owner? Someone from Denver came out today and said they have yet to make any calls with teams about moving up. Now, I don't know if that's just a fleece or they're happy at 9.
Like I said, if he's still there, I got him taking Trey Lance at 9. So I got him going quarterback. Elway loves his quarterbacks. So
yeah. No, I hear that. I heard I think we said this last week. So I heard that, the rumor was the Jets moving up to 17 with the Raiders to get Tavon Jenkins.
Yes, I heard that.
But what I heard today was, hold on, I wrote it down somewhere. My chicken scratch.
Give it to me.
Where did I write it down? Oh God. That the Jets were interested in moving up, but not for Tavon Jenkins, for the kid from USC, Elijah Vera Tucker.
No kidding.
And supposedly the Jets already have the package that they're willing to send. They're just not saying what team because they don't know how it's going to fall.
Yeah, right.
But,
yeah. I mean,
but they
to me, the draft starts at number 3. So
yeah. So they already have the package that they're willing to give to whatever team they need to move up to get Elijah Vera Tucker.
Gotcha.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait, man. I'm so freaking pumped up for next week. It's ridiculous.
Because what I'm hearing is that's the hot rumor, because a lot of people think Tavon Jenkins could be there at 23. I don't know if the Jets are willing to sit back and lose out on Tucker. And then the other tackle they're very interested is Alex Leatherhead, who everyone feels will definitely be there by 23.
To me, if there's somebody you want, go get him.
Yeah. Agree.
Go get him. If you're in love with the offensive tackle, go get him. Go get him. Do what you got to do to go get him. You got the resources. You got the picks.
Oh yeah. And we need to build a wall. We need to get stronger.
Yeah. Can we please follow the Chiefs model?
Yeah. Exactly. Like when I saw that trade today,
if he's the Mormon Mahomes, can we follow the Chiefs model?
Yeah, really.
Oh man.
Really. And you know what was funny? I was, they're showing, all the sports channels are showing all the clips of past drafts. Mm-hmm. And it was funny how one of the clips is of Mahomes, and you hear in the background, I don't know who says it, footwork is terrible. Footwork is terrible. But let me tell you, if this kid's footwork is terrible, sign me up for him.
Terrible?
Yeah, Mahomes' footwork was. That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys just don't know.
Because he can actually think on the move, and he's not that prototype stand in the pocket and get killed. The guy can actually scramble.
It's just a crapshoot. It's just a crapshoot.
I know. You know what else I found interesting?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I mean, I saw a lot of stuff. I think I sent it to you earlier in the week. Gee, are the Jets locked in on Wilson?
Yeah.
Could it be a smokescreen? Could they be taking Fields? Could they be taking Mac Jones?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that I saw that Wilson reached out to Sanchez, Pennington, McCown, he knows where he's going.
Oh, yeah. And the fact that when the Joe Douglas press conference, which the Jet organization never airs his press conferences, had a big smile on his face when not talking about Zach Wilson, says a lot.
Giving it away, but not giving it away.
Yeah, says a lot, Yeah.
And listen, did you happen to catch some of Saleh's?
I watched it this morning. It was, again, he's one of those guys you want to run through a building for. I have no problem with that. But again, he's towing the company line. He's not, and that's what you're supposed to do.
It's not anything we haven't heard before.
No, exactly.
Proof is in the pudding, man. Let's see it. Let's see.
He praised Joe Douglas in his presser. You know, Joe's bringing in the right guys. You know, and he's right. You know, when we come to think of it, it wasn't the A1 player, but the players he brought in. If these guys stay healthy, the Currys, what's the other kid's name? The other defensive end we signed from New Orleans. These guys could play. These guys are football players.
Listen, I think the strength is going to be the D line. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing that maybe after the draft, maybe we're going to hook up with Richard Sherman.
I heard that too.
So we'll see. I mean, listen, I'd love him here. Mentor the young guys, show them how it's done, show them work ethic, the whole bit. You know, technique. You know, it's almost like you got a coach on the field.
Exactly. So let me give you 4 names, okay?
Yes.
That I'm hearing in that 3-day draft window could be traded. And you tell me if you agree and what you think we can get.
Lay it on me.
So one of the first names that could be gone during the draft and a trade is Chris Herndon.
You know, I thought the guy was going to be something.
Yep.
But then, I mean, how many passes did he drop?
I feel like and when he didn't drop them, he fumbled them 4 yards later. Yep.
You know, we call that hands of stone.
Yeah. Glass hands. Yep.
So.
Yeah.
That wouldn't bother me any.
Okay. But I'm going to get to a point after I read the 4 names. CJ Mosley. Now, before you answer, Saleh spoke highly of him in his press conference.
Sure.
Oh, he's such a good player. You could fit him in. First, he said they're looking for system guys, but then he said CJ is so good, you could fit him into any system. And he'll work, he'll play, he'll fit in. That's a second name on the trade block during draft night.
Personally, I'm a Mosley fan.
Okay. If we lose him, does it weaken this linebacker core?
If he's going to start, yes. It absolutely does. Again, I go back to the first half in the Buffalo game. That's some of the most outrageous linebacker play I've ever seen.
Yeah. See, I think he needs to be here, even for 1 year, to be the captain, but to prove he's not Le'Veon Bell 2. You know, sat out a year and now lost everything. I don't think the Jets are going to get much for him this year. I'd rather keep him as my on-the-field leader.
Absolutely.
And see if he could play and trade
I'm a Mosley fan. That would bother me.
Yeah.
That would bother me.
The third name, Jamison Crowder.
Keep him.
I agree. Why would you trade a weapon?
Who's our best receiver?
Yeah.
I mean,
why would you trade a weapon?
The guy's a baller. You got to keep
him. I get it wrong. These are just names that somebody threw out there, and I wrote
you got to keep Crowder. You have to.
The 4th name, and he's easy to trade because we just gave him the franchise tag, so you know what it's worth. Marcus May.
That wouldn't bother me either.
That would kill me, and I'll tell you
why. Would it really?
Yeah, because Kev, we're so weak back there as it is. You're gonna give away a kid who probably. Did he make? I know there wasn't one, but he was our All-Pro last year.
Yeah, I mean, he made some killer. Some of those interceptions he made were killer.
You know, like he's learning the game. Like he wasn't as gifted as Adams, who everything happened in seconds. Marcus May, you could see the growth every year, and as long as he stays healthy, he's getting better.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All right. I can agree with you there.
For me, you could disagree. I'm not going to sit here and go, "Oh, Kevin."
And I mean, there's not Jim Leonard sitting out there to go get.
No.
So
no, but that's what you're hoping. CJ and this kid from Detroit that we signed are those type of players, the hungry hitters, the smart player, the team captains, you know, things like that. The question is, I can't remember for sure. None of these picks were brought in or drafted by Joe Douglas.
No.
He didn't bring in Crowder.
So everybody's expendable because they're not his guy, you know?
Yeah. And that leads me back. Do we want the best player or do you want your guy?
Best player. Like you put the question to me earlier before we went on here. the band analogy, the guitar players.
Yeah.
Listen, whether I pick them or not, I want the best musicians. It doesn't. I don't care who picks them. I don't care whose guy they are. I want the best players in my band. Period.
Yeah. So why would at least the
I mean, is that an ego thing that it's got to be their guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I would love somewhere down the road to sit with a GM and ask him that question. Is it more important that you win a Super Bowl, or is it more important that you win a Super Bowl with your quarterback that you handpicked? Is it that much of an ego thing with GMs?
I go back to Al Davis. Just win, baby.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter how. Just win.
You know?
Yep. Absolutely.
So those are 4 names we'll have to keep our ears and eyes open for.
Now you heard they're on the block, or it's a potential thing.
These are just names that could be in trade discussions.
All right. So Herndon wouldn't bother me. Mosley would. May. Like I said, I wouldn't be like, oh man, how could you do that?
Yeah.
But you kind of convinced me that he needs to be back there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no Jim Leonard out there to go.
No.
So
Herndon is the only one. If we lose, I wouldn't shed tears.
Yeah, who cares?
You know?
Like I said, hands of stone last year.
Yeah.
He showed promise in that one year.
Yeah.
We thought, wow, we got a tight end.
Yeah, didn't we name him the Unicorn or whatever the freaking name was?
And then it was, can you catch a pass?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, some of those were touchdowns. Hit him right in the hands and he dropped them.
How many turnovers did he have last year? I easily could say 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but easily I would have to go back and look at it, but easily
and again,
4.
You know, again, was it the culture? Because they drop or fumbled the ball. What would happen? Nothing.
No, I know.
It's all right. Go sit down. Like I said, that one year, here's a Gatorade. Go sit down.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You get them next time.
You're right. Now, who's the cornerback? I know you already said Pat Surtain. He's not going to be there. Who's the cornerback that is so high on your board that if he's there at 23, you take?
Wow. That's a tough question. Because, like I said, to me, Surtain is the best. I think you got him here, and everything after that is down here.
So you think that there's that much of a drop with Surtain and Jace Horn?
Absolutely. I think Surtain might be one of the best players in the draft period.
Wow. Okay.
In my,
yeah, of course,
humble, whatever opinion,
I'm not arguing that, but so let me put it out there for you. And we know what's important, but we know where our holes are. So we're sitting there at 23. Let's say Elijah Vera Tucker's not there. We couldn't make the draft. Tavon Jenkins is sitting there, and so is Jace Horn, the cornerback.
Offensive line.
I agree.
You got to protect the quarterback. It's all about protecting the quarterback.
I agree.
I mean, what good is it if you got a great cornerback if you can't score any points?
Because
you're still going to lose.
No, unless, hear me out, and this is just once this happened, once or twice in the how many years? You're building that typical Bears defense where they gave up no points, or that Ravens defense that was so dominant, your quarterback didn't need to do anything but put 10 points on the board if lucky.
Well, hey, look at Rex's first year.
Yeah.
The defense we had. Number 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so I'm just wondering where you go with that. I think Jet Nation would be divided, but I think that would be a win-win if either one of those players come out.
Oh, yeah, sure. But, I mean, for me, it's all about protecting the quarterback.
Agreed.
I mean, look at the Chiefs trade today.
No, exactly. No, listen, I understand that. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I know.
Because like the one thing I don't want, and I know up until about a week ago or a week and a half ago, All I kept hearing was running back. I don't want a running back, period.
Listen.
If we could get a running back in the 5th round, one of these kids out of
right, pick somebody up, right.
Exactly. I think the running back. Let's see what Perine has. Can we give the kid a chance? We got the guy from the 49ers. Let's see what they can do. Enough. Like, I don't want a running back.
And again, if you don't got an offensive line that's going to open up the holes, doesn't matter. You could have Barry Sanders back there.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Should we tell the people out there what our plans are for next week, show-wise?
Yes. Lay it on them.
We're going to be doing times. We'll confirm times. So we're going to be sending you podcasts on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a wrap-up of Sunday, all about the draft.
We're going to be on this, man, on top of it. I'm psyched. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go.
Like us, subscribe to us, ask us questions, give us ideas, tell us who you think, and we're ready to roll with it.
And hey, whether you follow the Jets or another team, weigh in, man. Weigh in. We'd love to talk to you about your team too. Absolutely. Exactly. I mean, we're Jet fans. That's our punishment in life.
Yeah. But we are football fans, so we're willing. Listen,
Absolutely.
You know something we don't, pop in, let us know,
Yep. It's what it's all about. We want to hear from you.
That's right.
You.
All right, brother. Another good one.
Oh, another good one. As always, man. As always. Hey, you guys have a great weekend and a great Friday night. And we're going to see you next week. I hope you're as ready for the draft as we are, because we're ready to go. Hell yeah. I like that mug. Where'd you get that mug?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm putting it out there, man. I'm ready for your show. It looks like me and my little guy are going to be attending, and we're ready to rock.
Yes.
I'm trying to convince my girls to come, but me and the boy will definitely be there.
In case you guys didn't know, I'm also in a heavy metal band called Hostile Rage. We'll be playing May 22nd at Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey. I hope to see you there. All right. So, okay, Jet Nation. Okay, my brother. Yep. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And we'll catch you guys next week. Draft time.
Get up.
Jet up. Yeah. I'll catch you later, man.
All right, brother.